All I have in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no one. You understand?
You too. Crazy word. Oh man, I'm hating.
You are a hater.
Oh man, hate.
Yeah, I'm hating on this.
Hey.
Hating like a mug. What up, YouTube? Bitsy or Heavy Bag TV. Man, if you don't get your goof ass in here and hit the bag. All right, man. If you follow the channel, I've been walking on the wild side. And when I say walking on the wild side, meaning I've been streaming. Yeah. I've been stealing fights, and I've been activating that fire stick. Fire stick activated. Yeah. That mother fire stick has been activated. And tonight, instead of tuning into this Canelo skull fight, I opted out. I took some time, hung out with the fam, got some rest. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to purchase this fight, and I didn't. And listen, I'm telling you, I feel liberated, man. You got to understand, as a hardcore boxing fan, or at least that's how I feel, and that's how I move. I think in order to start a solely based boxing channel, you have to consider yourself to be an extremely hardcore boxing fan, and you feel handcuffed to these fights. You feel that you have to purchase every single one of them. Now, for some of the bigger channels who actually are making really good money off of YouTube, I understand it's a business investment at the end of the day. But if you're not, right, and it doesn't matter one way or the other whether you purchase the fight or not, I'm telling you, it feels a little bit liberating, y'all. Now, again, several years. I can't even remember the last time prior to this year. I couldn't remember the last time I did not buy a pay-per-view event. And I'm talking about pretty much all of them when you have American stars on the marquee. Man, it's liberating. Oh, it's a great feeling. And I had another great feeling tonight. Now, I was not extremely interested in this Canelo skull card, right? So I didn't buy it. Oh, but when I got in tonight, I streamed it. And once I saw it, I was so happy that I didn't purchase this fight. Not an amazing card, in my opinion, at all. I really don't have much interest in a Badu Jack. I lost a little bit of interest after Piccoli sold out for the check. And Canelo Alvarez, it's Canelo. You ain't fighting David Benavidez. I'm on your top. But this interested me tonight when I got to hear this soundbite from Canelo Alvarez, who expressed that basically Skull ran around the ring. He didn't want to engage and he didn't want to fight. I want you guys to give Canelo a listen real quick.
Performance tonight? I feel great. I win. I come to put a great show, but a great show you need both fighters. But at the end of the day, win is a win.
Are you frustrated with Williams?
Yeah, a little bit. But
what did you say to him at the end of the fight?
I say to him, you can not win a fight like that, fighting like that. And he say, I'm sorry. It's my first time, and I just tried to put a good fight, and I'm so sorry. That's fine.
What's your message to fighters who will fight you in the future? Obviously not Crawford, but with that kind of mindset, they just want to last the distance.
That's a mediocre mind. Because they come just to survive, to go to the 12th round. That's a mediocre mind. You need to put a good fight there and put great show.
Do you think Crawford will employ the same tactics to try and box?
I hope not, because the people deserve a good fight.
What do you?
All right, so that was Canelo Alvarez basically telling you Skull's performance was mediocre. He had a mediocre mindset. It's not coming to put on a good fight, and that means when he says that, that means that a fighter's not coming in to stand and bang with him, right? He's not going to choose pockets to sit in there and really just let his hands go with Canelo Alvarez, right? That's the meaning of an exciting fight. And there you can hear the reporter ask, basically, do you believe Crawford's going to do the same thing? And Canelo says, I hope not. And when he says hope not, he just basically saying, listen, I hope he doesn't come to run. I hope he comes to fight. That would be the best strategy for Canelo, or in Canelo's favor. But here's my thing. If you're Canelo Alvarez and you're so worried about these performances, giving the fans a great fight, why wouldn't you get in the ring with the guy that you know will come forward? Every single fight he's ever had that you've seen on national TV or television broadcast, he's had the same game plan, and that is to come forward. And a David Benavidez. If that's what you want to provide for your audience, if that is what's important, because again, he reiterated, the fans deserve a good fight, right? If the fans, in fact, deserve a good fight, and that's how you feel, Canelo Alvarez, that's how he feels, why would you avoid the guy that potentially gives you everything that you want in a fight? It makes zero sense. And then you continuously sign up against guys, more than likely, that's not willing to give you the fight that you want. You're sold out for the bread, bro. You can't, I think, in my opinion, you can't, if you're Canelo Alvarez, you can't criticize none of these guys on how they decide to fight you if you're completely avoiding a guy that you know will fight you the way that you want to be fought. If that makes sense. Hopefully you guys ain't slow enough not to get that. So basically he's saying, Terence Crawford don't come run like Skull did, or Charlo, or all these other guys that I knew wouldn't stand there and trade with me. But the one guy that I know will stand in the pocket and keep his foot on my neck, I'll completely avoid him. And again, streaming this fight, it was hard to get through. Oh, it was a trash fight. Skull most definitely was on his bike. But it depends on what you like, because I think at one point there, being on a bike, sticking and moving was working to an extent. Depends on if you like the power shots. Canelo wasn't hitting much. If you looked at William Skull's face at the end of this fight, there was pretty much nothing there. For the most part, Canelo attacked this guy's hips and arms for the entire fight. Nothing really clean. Nothing that said, damn. And a lot of that had to do with William Skull moving around for sure. But depending on what you liked in this fight, and you could look at those scorecards and squint and say, hey, because it was more of a Devin Haney-esque performance where I seen William Skull landing clean and Canelo not. But of course it's Canelo, and power shots matter. Whether they landing clean or flush or on the arms or hips, judges seem to like that. But definitely want to know y'all's thoughts, man, in the comment section. That's all I got for you on this one. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.